to stick to. Just so you know, my personality trait, which you would have known since we've all been together for a little while, is the best way to get me to do something is to tell me I can't do it. That is my personality, but my flaw is that if there's a plan, I'll forget it. If I don't forget it, I'll ignore it.
I hope there's a lot of traps.
Yeah, that'll get...
Mew, I can't see my key. Mew, get your ass out of my monitor.
Then stop scratching it.
I'm not. I'm trying to get her out of the way.
I come back to the table and sit down with another drink. Going to get the bird drunk again.
Yeah, it just won't do it too much. No, whatever, you're cut off anyways. Well, did you want to get going like right now or just really early in the morning?
Let's go get some rest and we'll get leaving in the morning. Get my prayers in.
In my intoxicated state, I will be saying random quotes from all of you in all of your exact voices.
By the light of Dorm. This, all I can imagine is you saying.
Over and over again.
You know, it's really weird hearing your own voice.
You actually have to make a will or a wisdom check to see if you recognize if that it's actually a mimic or if it's something not me.
Well, we're watching
Or
you
if it's
open
real.
your mouth, so.
Well, yeah, obviously. If we were standing and like watching you, I'm sure we could just tell it was you. Also,
Oh yeah, no, not right now, but like in battle.
Oh god, is that another me talking? Is there a mimic somewhere? Guys, there's a doppelganger.
Not
I don't
again.
sound like that.
Alright.
Well, I guess I'm gonna head up to the room. It was probably me and Dan fucking sharing a room for the night.
Yeah.
Elwood would usually be in there.
Yeah, that's pretty much all my tavernish stuff done.
So you guys finish up for the night. You go turn in. You wake up early in the morning. You hear the chickens going, the roosters waking everybody up.
By the light of dawn, may you guide us.
I'm
Get
knocking
ready,
on
Dan.
everyone's door, by the way, going. There's no
Why?
roosters. It's me.
Why do we keep the bird?
I don't think we're keeping the bird. I think the bird is keeping us.
But I'm ready.
No, it's cool every once in a while.
As he just kind of adjusts his chainmail a little bit, and he just grabs his shield to feel comfortable. Alright, do we know which way we're heading?
You know what? I'll just stay upwind of wherever you are, because fuck, have you taken off that armor the entire time I've known you?
I just put it back on, but...
I don't think I've ever seen you without it.
Well, that's because you sleep in a separate room.
Kinda because I was afraid of the smell, but you know what? On the road. We'll see.
As you turn around to look, he kind of pulls on the chainmail a little bit. He just kind of shrugs towards Dan, starts walking.
I did not notice.
Also, which way are we going and where's this person?
Do we know the way we're heading, Matt? Or is there decent directions?
I believe he told you to head west.
For 5 days or something, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask-
hours with him.
5
5
hours.
days.
I'm gonna ask the tavern keeper what's west of here 5 days from now.
Oh, you'll be heading to Barovia, land of well, I guess just land of the fog right now. It's nobody can really leave once they get there. So the rumor goes.
Well,
Okay.
that guy got here to give us a job, so he must have left somehow.
Hold on. But can't leave. That is a big asterisk that should have been on the end of that letter.
Well, it's just a rumor. I haven't heard anything from other people, but yeah, as your
because maybe
friend
they
there
never-
said, he left. He got here.
That just made me feel so uncertain about this whole thing in that one sentence. All right. Do you know of any like structures though that we should be going to like west of here? Settlements, keeps, anything? Or is Barovia itself like a keep?
There is.
Yeah, 'cause-
Barovia is like the overall land.
I was about to say, if we're this close to it, we would
It's-
know that Barovia is like
Yeah.
a country
Yeah, Barovia is a province.
or a province. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's its own region.
Yeah.
With its own cities and towns and whatnot.
Yeah. So I'm just looking for like a name of a town or something that we should be aiming for, looking for. Because if we just enter an entire province and wander around looking for Lady What's Her Nuts, that'd be difficult to find her.
Well,
Don't
With
talk
going-
like that about a lady.
Sorry, Lady Irina.
There you go.
Yeah. so with heading to the west, you're actually. He told you to go west through Svalvage Woods.
And I suspect we would be following like a road, right?
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
road
there is a road that in your current area that does eventually turn into that, but it's not for a while. As you said, you've got probably about 4 or 5 days worth of travel
Okay, so
before
we'll
you actually get to the province entrance.
Okay.
So the map you're seeing, so every one of those hexes is a quarter mile.
All right.
And we're not there yet, right? We're just
No,
traveling
this is
through
I just gave
this.
so you guys have a general idea.
So yeah, like if I knew the the general direction we need to be heading and whatnot, I would definitely be husbanding people towards the door. Like, let's go.
Okay, I'll go, but I'm still
Forest.
confused.
As we walk outside, is it still dark out, or is the sun? come
No,
up?
it's early morning. The sun is just starting to peer over top of the distant keep of the town that you're from, or the town that you're in currently. You're starting to see people come out from inside of their homes in the morning, get markets set up, things like that, ready for the day.
All right. Well, Russia hasn't started yet, so we should be able to get on the road before all these merchants clog it up.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Let's get going.
Hi, it's time to travel. That was supposed to be a dwarf. My accents are really bad, but if something doesn't sound right, it's usually a dwarf.
Yeah, I got it. You were pretty close.
Yeah, you're doing
okay.
You're good.
Okay, good.
That was actually good, yeah.
Also, another question: do you want us to be knocking off rations? Do you want us to keep, is this
it's-
something you want us to keep track of or not?
As long as you guys have rations on your person,
Mhm.
it's fine. I'm not super stickler about it.
Okay.
personally,
I was just
it's-
curious.
After you guys are out for a while, we go to town. As long as you say, "Hey, I'm gonna go pick up more rations for the road, more rations for travel," you actually just, as long as you have 5 on your person, whenever we get to a new major area, you buy 5 new ones.
Mhm.
It's fine.
I mean, I just wondered how you wanted us to keep track of it, or if you did it all.
Yeah, no, don't worry. That's not a huge deal.
Okay.
It takes too
Hey.
much away from the actual main game, usually.
Mhm. That's fine with me.
Hey, Dylan, what's your character?
My character? Oh, I'm a ranger.
Yeah, but what's his name?
Oh, it's Dan Housing.
Oh, yeah, Dan. Dan.
And it does not sound familiar at all.
Who's
Doesn't
Dan
sound familiar.
Housing? I don't know who that is.
He's your friend, dude. We've been traveling with him for days. Stupid bird.
I don't know who the reference is to.
Who's the famous vampire hunter, Rally?
Oh god damn it!
Oh, Van Helsing!
Yeah, Andy used the crossbow.
Oh my
It's too
god!
bad you weren't here in the basement with me. I just saw the gears kind of click and a light bulb go off as she was.
I mean, even my character token, he's got the freaking Van Helsing hat.
Oh god, I'm sorry.
Nice.
All right.
But anyways, are you good in the woods and stuff? Would you be able to like hunt for us along the way?
Yes, yeah, that was why I was ushering us toward the door because they mentioned that we'd be traveling through the forest, and like I'm fully confident that I will not get lost in the forest. So yeah, that's my favorite terrain.
As
Yep.
as for traveling through the days, I have the light cantrip, so I'd be lighting my shield up when it gets dark for us.
As you, something else the bartender mentions to you says, they left here yesterday, but there was a caravan that was heading in that general direction as well, of traveling merchants.
Sales.
So if you hurry down the road, you should be able to catch up to them.
Do we want to? I mean, we could. Safety in numbers.
We've been fine by ourselves so far.
Doesn't matter to me what you do. I'm just telling you what I know. As he turns back.
I mean,
around
I'm
and starts
probably
following
in the
glasses.
lead, and I probably wouldn't even tell you guys where I was taking you. So I'm trying to decide if I would go after them or not.
You know, guys, I'm still.
I'm gonna say yes. I want to say yes. I want to follow in their direction. Because I don't think anybody you guys are navigating. I think I'm the one navigating you all.
Yeah, no, I'm good if we're navigating the Underdark.
Yeah, no, I'm all more than willing.
Yeah, like I said, and I would not tell you at all where we're going.
And we're kind of used to this. We're
You
used to this
just
at this
go.
point.
You either follow me or you're not following me.
Well,
Like
I
a
just kind of
turn around.
imagined the way we ended up at that boring tavern was you were just strolling. We were just following you strolling through the woods, and we're like, "When are we gonna get work?" And we just popped out, and you're like, You're like, "Oh, okay."
You know, guys, I'm still confused as to the destination, though. We're just going to Barovia. Anywhere in Barovia in particular?
The town of Barovia. And we'll just follow us.
All right. Do you know what? I'm putting a lot of blind faith into you guys.
Torm will lead the way. He's taking care of us this long.
And
Time
out
to
in
go.
front, I roll my eyes, even though you can't see it.
Here you go. I just pat you on the back. I probably know how much it bugs you at this point. You
Yeah,
know,
like my character's not irreligious, but he's just has probably come up where he's like, he doesn't believe in the whole praying thing. You know, gods don't help; you only help yourself. Torm will lead the way as I'm leading the way.
You know, Torm.
Yeah, so that's
You know,
I'm sure that's coming up at some point already.
I like to make a point about how Torm is like some sort of way my father. Or like related or something. I think he's my dad. So it helps to talk to him.
Well, la-di-da, you know your dad. Okay. Look, I'm just hearing bragging from you.
You just hear me humming along. We can
Start
redeem.
chirping like a bird.
We can redeem everybody. We can redeem everybody. We're gonna redeem everybody.
My birdie whistles start matching your singing.
And now you just imagine the two of us are next to each other. He's humming it along, and as I'm going to the tune.
And I've definitely picked up my pace a little bit.
I follow. I follow so fast.
I know what I'm doing. It just brings so much joy to me as I just trot on after you.
Skipping.
Just imagine the
Alright.
giant.
So as you guys are going, you have no problems at all through your first full day of travel. It's starting to get dark out. You can, as you're getting further along the road, In the distance, you see what looks like smoke coming out of a campfire.
Look, smoke. That might be
Yep.
the caravan. I guess you're decided to chase them, Dan. That's weird. I really thought you'd go around them.
Doesn't hurt to get some more information.
Time to sneak.
Anyone know where the bird went?
I don't know. Let's just keep going. Maybe we lost him.
Ugh.
All right.
So yeah, I'm not singing at all. I would just walk right up to toward the caravan.
All right. So as you start going, you make your way up to. Oh, why is that moving? Nope, stop that. Oh God. We're
Matt done fucked up.
Anarchy.
No, I don't want to do. There we go. I got it. Don't worry.
I have faith in you. I'm letting you go.
Okay.
See, I'm reading back. I'm reading back this letter a little bit, and it does crack me up that this dude's like, it's a plea for help, but it lists no name of the town whatsoever.
That's literally what
He's
I'm
just-
trying to get in
Yeah,
on. Like,
he's the
just go
burgomaster.
Monrovia.
He's got a title, like he's like the leader or the steward of a city, but it's not listed at all.
Yeah, like, why am I the only one that's trying to find out where we're going?
I just want to save the lady. Everyone.
Yeah, but we have to find where she is.
How big can it be? We find
Barovia
everything
is
else.
fucking huge. It ain't a small place.
How do you know? You lived in a cave your whole life.
I didn't live in a cave my whole life. I came up like plenty.
Sure.
That's why I even know common.
Go for the adventure. Woman doesn't matter.
Holy shit, the bird just scared the crap out of me, guys.
All right.
Where did it come from?
As you guys make your way up, so as the evening grows dark, you see a dozen men and women gathered around a crackling bonfire. The folks are in good spirits. A few of them sing and dance around the fire, while others find happiness in their flasks and wineskins. 3 barrel-topped wagons are parked at odd angles, tied to a nearby tree. Grazing are half a dozen draft horses wearing bright coats with bangles and tassels.
Looks like
Tassely.
they're having a good time.
Yeah, let's go see if we can, give them a gold for some ale and some food. And
Do we see this guy just off to the side here?
Where?
Here.
You s-
Oh, okay.
yeah, if you see him, you see him.
Alright, so we're just walking up. I'm
You
gonna.
know,
I'm just gonna walk up because I'm super charismatic. Why, hello! Tom says hello.
Ah, greetings, stranger. There's always room by the campfire. As he pulls his mug back and takes another swill, and he starts slowly hobbling over towards it.
Excellent.
You peek around the corner and you see the 2 guys above you. They're tending to their tents, getting the final touches ready for their sleep.
You guys look like you have a hell of a thing going on here. This would be my traveling companions. Dan, Stupid Bird, and, once again, I forget Adam's name like always.
Conrad.
And Connie here.
Hello. Good evening.
How are you? What are you all up to today?
Oh, we're just on our way back home. As you see this older looking gentleman. He's got a giant white goatee, kind of clearish looking eyes.
Looks
Kinda
like you've
wave
seen
my
some
hand.
shit.
Is he
That's-
blind?
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, you taking a look at, you see his eyes are fairly cloudy.
I fucking elbow the paladin and go, well, geez, that's just rude.
For what?
What's your... Can't you see he's blind?
So?
You you know I'm not death, and he kind of says it in a not so serious tone with a bit of lightheartedness behind it. Come get closer before you catch cold.
Well, I mean, sure.
Oh, you just kind of see me fall back onto the first log I can sit on. Oh, I hate walking in all this chain.
You go, you sit down, you get comfy.
I kind of drive my shield into the ground and lean back and throw my feet on top of it.
Do you folk have some food and drink we could buy off of you?
Buy. We just share with friends. As he kind of points towards one of the general area of one of the other wagons, and somebody goes up and comes back out with a couple glasses and there are a couple mugs and some dried rations, and they hand them out.
Oh, well, fantastic. But I can't let you leave empty-handed, so I'll give him a silver, like 2 silver.
Yeah, the guy takes it with no problems at all.
So
Said
you
you're
have-
just in time for our stories.
Love a good story.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Stories are always good around the campfire.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
He introduces himself as Stanimir, and he's
Before the story starts, just kind of as what he does, I'm gonna sense, kind of like sense good and evil. It's divine sense. Let me see if I can get it out of the book. Sorry, I got a paper sheet here because I never got everything done on this one.
It's in the SRD.
divine sense. I'm just looking it up for you right now. Okay, so you're just trying to find any kind of celestial fiend or undead that are close.
Just to feel out
To you.
the area.
Yep. No, everybody is very much alive.
And
It's you're
and
getting
just
no negative or ill will senses from the people that are around you.
I don't have to force the smile as much as I had before.
I'll say I like that it even uses Strahd as a freaking example.
Yeah, that's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. So he picks up a mug and fills his mouth with some more wine, spits it into the fire as a orangish green flame just erupts from it, and they dance and sway. A dark shape appears in the bonfire's core. We come from an ancient land whose name is long forgotten, a land of kings. Our enemies forced us from our homes, and now we wander these lost roads as we travel from town to town. The dark shape in the fire takes the form of a man who's been knocked from his horse, a spear piercing into his side. Stanimir continues. One night, a wounded soldier staggered into our camp and collapsed. We nursed his terrible injury and quenched his thirst with wine. He survived. When we asked who he wouldn't say. All he wanted was to return home. But we were deep in the land of his enemies, we took him as one of our own and followed him back towards his homeland. His enemies hunted him. They said he was a prince, yet we didn't give him up. Even when their assassins fell upon us like wolves. Deep in the dark, deep in the bonfire, you see the dark figure standing with a sword drawn, fighting off a host of shadowy shapes. This man of royal blood fought to protect us as we protected him. We bore him safety to his home, and he thanked us. He said, I owe you my life. Stay as long as you wish. Leave when you choose, and know you will always be safe here. The figure in the dancing fire vanquishes his final foe, then disperses in a cloud of smoke and embers. Stanimir's face becomes a somber mask. A curse has befallen our prince, turned him into a tyrant. We alone have the power to leave his domain. We've traveled far and wide to find heroes such as yourself to end our Dreadlord's curse and put his troubled soul finally to rest. Our leader, Madame Eva, knows all. As he points towards a tent to the northeast.
So the madam's here now?
She is, and she's always willing to talk to more people.
I do love to talk. As I start leaning up and I kick my shield out of the ground and grab the back end of it. You guys want to go have a conversation with the fair lady?
Yes, I will come with you.
Dan?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll just be out here drinking, getting to know these new friends of ours.
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna come with you guys.
watch our backs. I get up again and I pat the old man on his back as I walk by. Great story, old man.
Whether it's fiction or not is up to you. As he takes another swig of his wine.
Hearing stories of my father, I know all stories have a hint of truth to them. As we start walking away and into the tent.
I'm just gonna repeat what he said, not the father part, but the first part. And then walk and follow him. The good story part.
Okay. So if I share something and there's something on the sheet that says only visible to GM, you don't see any of that? You
No,
only
we won't see
show
any of
everything
it.
above it?
Yeah, it'll only show everything above it.
Okay. Okay. So you guys get to the tent, entrance of the tent. What are you doing?
Is it, what was her name?
Madame Eva.
Madam Eva, are you home?
Ah! It's the visitors. I heard you were coming. I foresaw it. Come in, come in.
Jake pulls the curtain open for everyone to walk into the tent. And he just scans the area behind him as he pulls it closed behind him.
Oh, why is this not? Oh god. I don't know if you see the big thing.
No, I don't see a big thing.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Oh, okay. I don't know why that's right there. That's fine. Okay, so you should just see the one picture there.
Hmm.
So inside the tent, you see this woman sitting behind a table with a nice silk tablecloth over top of it. In the corners of her tent, there's small little braziers with just a small amount of light, nothing that's too obnoxious.
Good evening, madam. We just wanted to thank you for all the hospitality your family has shown us so far.
Ah, we're always willing to have guests sit around our fires and share with us.
We'd gotten word you guys are heading to Barovia.
We are. It. You're. So why are you going there?
Letter.
Well, we were sitting in a tavern a little dry on work when a young man came in and offered us a job to come help out with his wife that had fallen ill.
Hmm. May I see it?
I'm gonna take a glance over at Dan.
I would just nod.
Yeah, sure, it's right here. So I reach down in my pouch and pull it out and hand it up to her.
Okay. She goes and reads it over, and she just hands it back to you and says, "Okay, thank you."
Yeah,
Well,
the only weird thing we found out about that note is that there's no name to the town. So we imagine you guys might be able to help us with that.
we're on our way to the village of Barovia right now. It is about another 3 days down the road. It is our next stop for our caravan.
Well,
That is the first location. I'm sure that is where you were meant to go.
most likely. My Dan here's my wayfinder. He pretty much takes care of the group when we're out in the woods and moving. We leave all the traveling up to him, but I'm not sure if we're going to be tagging along with you guys the whole 3 days or break off a little. But we'll be in the area.
Well, you have a spot around the fire for tonight, and what you choose to do after that is up to you. But before you leave, I would like to. Would anybody like their fortune read today?
Yes. I'll stick my feathery hand out.
Jake just steps out of the way. Go ahead, Bird. Have at it.
Yes, thank you.
All right. You go and you. So there's only a single chair at the other end of the table. Is that where the bird is going to sit?
Are you asking or telling me?
I'm asking.
Sure.
Why are you trying to read me? It's a question.
I just see cards. I don't see anything else. So
I know.
Theater of mind.
Theater of mind, Allie.
Huh?
Theater of the mind.
leader of the oh yes,
I'm giving you the setting.
I'm
I
sitting
could
in the
just
other
say
chair.
you go and you stand there and you don't see anything.
I'm
You
gonna sit in
stand
the chair.
awkwardly.
Yeah, you stand
Oh, yeah.
awkwardly in the corner as the lady starts throwing cards at you and say, "This is what you read." Is that better?
Sitting,
I mean,
I'm
it's like
sitting in the chair.
I would say, I mean, you've seen like in movies and stuff like somebody doing like a tarot card reading.
Yeah.
Where it's like a little
Yeah.
table, one person on one side and the other, and they flip cards and.
Well, I have my own set of tarot cards, so
Oh, okay, so yeah.
Okay. You go and you sit down on the other side of the table. It actually comes up fairly high on your chest because you're so short. As you sit down at the table, the room just kind of unnaturally brightens up for you to properly see the table and everything around.
okay.
What's my... Where did my thing go? That's not it. That's not it. I had them all pulled out and now it's gone.
This is why we're not allowed to have nice things, Matt.
Hey,
It
I
happens.
can just right click on them and start flipping cards.
Although there's cards missing for it to be a true tarot deck setup.
Well, I've I've gone ahead a little bit so I can prepare to make it, so I'm not looking for things right away.
Oh, okay.
As he's looking for things.
Well, I have actually what every card is written down already, but I was just making sure there wasn't anything else for it. Oh, right. As you sit there, she takes out her deck and she puts it on the table and she shuffles it up and asks you just a couple of questions just based upon your person
Okay.
and your group's ideologies. It says, this information will be very helpful for you going down the road.
You kind of hear Jake chuckle in the background as they're asking all these questions to the bird.
Make sure you keep track of this, because if you don't have it, you never know what will happen.
Okay.
She goes and she stares at you very intently as she goes and flips over the first card from the top of the deck. Ah, the bishop.
Aren't you supposed to start in the middle for tarot decks?
Just let it go.
Get out!
I'm sorry!
What you seek lies in a pile of treasure beyond a set of large amber doors. She goes, pulls from the top of the deck, and flips over the next one. The swashbuckler. I see a skeleton of a deadly warrior lying on a bed of stone, flanked by many gargoyles. Repeats, next card. Look to the wizard of wines in the woods and sand. That treasure hides.
I kind of poked Dan. It's like, yeah, Wizard of Wine. Wish we had one of them.
I think that would actually get a smirk out of him.
Wine is good. And I kind of clap my beak.
Swashbuckler. Oh, hold on. I think I did the wrong.
Matt done fucked up.
I copied the wrong thing.
No.
But I have a lot of respect for Dan. As much as I break his balls.
Dan Helsing.
Monster Hunter extraordinaire.
Dan Housing.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to go back from the start because I forgot to read something. This is actually the one I was looking for, which I had saved. It was just in the wrong spot.
Alright, time lapse, reload.
Not too far, and then I needed that one, and I need to go to... Okay, there we go.
Am I supposed to see something?
No, you're good. I just had to reorganize my things.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't see anything and I was confused.
No, you're good. Okay. Okay, so she flips over the first card. This card tells of history, knowledge of the ancient will. Help you better understand your enemy. She flips over the bishop. What you seek lies in a pile of treasure beyond a set of amber doors.
Look for doors.
She flips over the next one. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. Ah, the swashbuckler. I see the skeleton of a deadly warrior lying on a bed of stone, flanked by gargoyles.
Dead man.
She flips over the third card. This is a card of a power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. the wizard card appears. Look for a wizard's tower on a lake. Let the wizard's name and servant guide you to which you seek. She flips. She pulls out the next card. This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against the darkness that surrounds the lands of Barovia. The Don John.
Don John.
Search for a troubled young man surrounded by wealth and madness. His home is in his prison. This final card will help you find where your enemy is located. Your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him. He lurks in the depths of darkness, in the one place to which he must return, his tome. She finishes up the reading, and she looks visibly exhausted after going over these 5 cards and giving you this information.
You
Lady, okay?
are right, madam.
Every time I do this, it just becomes more and more taxing on me.
And
She's old.
I would like to roll insight to see if I can figure out if she can actually foretell futures or if she's a bullshit artist.
Go for it.
And would I be able to use my investigation
Nope,
to know
can't tell.
what she was talking about for the Dark Lord? Nope.
No, you just don't know.
Okay.
It's Moo, you're in there, so I'll let you roll on one of those 2 as well. You can pick which question you would like to go off of.
I'll follow up with the. Hold on, let me look.
Let's say the Dark Lord thing, that would be like a history roll, wouldn't it? If you just have knowledge of something.
Oh, quite possibly, yes.
Yes, but it could also be. I took it as Ali was asking her a question about him.
Yeah,
Nope.
Look at all those nice, in the same area numbers.
I'm really not paying attention. I was just enjoying the show with the bird.
Yeah. So Dylan, from everything that you're picking up, it's your past. You have seen some paranormal related things. And there has been a couple times where you haven't actually been able to make it figure out where it was coming from.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say too. I mean, this is D&D, so
Yeah.
somebody being able to read the future is not that big of a deal. But it's more just what I was wondering if I could discern whether or not she actually had a magical ability to do this, or if she, like I said, she was just a scam artist, basically.
From everything that you're getting, it seems legit.
Yeah.
We need to find Dead Warrior and Brown Doors, and then kill the evil man.
You just keep repeating that bird, so we never forget.
Also, if you wouldn't mind, could you copy paste the text for those?
Yes, I will.
Because I wanted to add them as notes into my character sheet. But like I was trying to type it as you were saying it, but I couldn't keep up.
Yeah,
I
actually
have it typed down as well.
Oh, you have it all. You have it all done, Adam.
It's really terrible.
Yeah, I didn't do a good job. Like I kept falling behind. I was like, shit. I didn't know if I got all the words right or not.
This is part of why I did this ahead of time.
I appreciate that.
There you go.
How would you post it in Discord?
Yeah, it's in the Curse of Strahd one.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna post that in my character sheet though. I have it all the time.
Yep, that's fine. And then I will leave this on here if you guys ever want to come back. You can add notes, can't you?
I'm just putting it in my
I will return momentarily.
in my additional features and traits section of my bio because I don't think I'm gonna be using it for anything. It's a good spot just to put notes in.
Yeah, that's what I use mine for.
I can never think of a good reason to use it for anything else.
Same with the treasure.
Yeah, I don't think I'd use that either, really. I mean, if it's something I've got, I would be putting it in my actual inventory.
Well, madam, you look pretty beat. We'll let you retire for the night.
Oh well, thank you. As as she as she finishes, the lighting in the room just instantly goes back to the original ambiance that was there prior to just as you were walking in.
Oh,
Yep.
celestial magic
When they get
never
up
is
to the,
easy.
I was gonna say when they get back out to the fire, I'm doing card tricks, showing off to some of the people.
Ooh, can I roll to come up behind him and see if he's played these card tricks on us before and we figured him out? Can I roll
Yeah, go for it.
something? Well, I will try a performance check just to come up and see if I can outperform him on his trick. Damn. So as you see, Jake comes up behind you, and as you go pick a card, he just kind of picks one as he's walking by. Shit. Yeah, got me again.
Oh, I've spent a long time practicing this magic, so
I'll figure it out one of these days.
probably not.
I twirl it around in my hand and start handing it back to him.
I'm tempted to play 52 pickup, but I'll just take the card back.
I need my cards.
Yeah, but I still get to throw a deck at you.
Okay, I'm back.
I like that it's actually called cheating at cards, Adam.
Yeah, thanks.
What
That's
happened?
its intended use, but then I thought, hey, I'd also be pretty good with, doing card tricks, I guess.
Yeah,
It usually does go hand in hand. It's kind of the same skill.
Yeah, palming the cards and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Or doing like tricky deck shuffles and stuff.
Yeah, so I'll get nice and drunk with the people here and then go sleep under one of their wagons.
yeah. It's you guys. I'm sure you all have adventuring gear of some kind, so you should all have
Yeah, I mean, I got a bedroll and all that stuff.
bedroll.
You
Yeah.
I'm
you
gonna
kinda
walk.
see
I-
Dan off to the side, like, maintaining his crossbow as he does every night.
I'm gonna poke Dan and be like, I'll go take first watch for a few hours.
I'll nod.
You want me to roll anything for the watches throughout the night?
No, you're fine.
I'm about to say in a big group like this, I imagine they are also, kind
Yeah,
of doing
it's
a watch
they're
thing.
I just don't
You-
trust them 100%.
Mm-hmm.
That's understandable.
Mm.
So yeah, night goes through without any kind of a hitch. You wake up just as the sun is starting to show come over side the river. You didn't get a huge amount of sleep because they were up till very late, just telling stories around the campfire, cheering, drinking, just
Playing music.
having a good time. Yeah,
I was gonna say, I really love the Barovian people because they're just like, straight up like gypsies, basically.
Yeah.
That's what they're pulled off of.
it's very cool.
And it's such a cool culture too. Like it's really neat.
It really is. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Alright, Wayfinder. I always put my faith in you. What do you want to do?
It won't be any faster for us to go alone than it would be to travel with them. I'll leave the decision up to the rest of you.
I mean, we did catch up with them in like no time. They're not moving very fast.
I mean, I would have cut a little bit across country. It's still gonna be 3 days travel, regardless.
Yeah, but staying
Yeah.
with them, it might be longer.
Could be longer.
Make me a survival check, Dylan.
Sure.
From what you gather with going in this road towards Barovia, on foot, it's probably going to take you another 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Where going with the caravan, you should be able to cut that down by a full day, if not a day and a half.
It'd be faster with the caravan.
Correct.
Okay. So then, yeah, I would have related that to you guys when you first asked me that it would be a little bit faster to go with them.
Is that what you want to do? Put our faith in them?
I don't know if they're leading us the wrong direction.
I mean,
Hard
you'll
pressed.
know, right? You just
Yeah,
keep
it's
tracking.
your with your survival roll. You're going west.
I mean, we're also, I mean, I mean, I guess even if it's a road through a forest, it's still technically forest, and I can't get lost in forests unless by magical means, so.
Yeah.
I'm always going to be going at least in the general direction of where we need to be going, or know if we are.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to, say you're not going to get lost when you don't know exactly where you're going, so I mean, I know I can always lead us west. I just don't know exactly where west we're going.
You might be going southwest or northwest.
Yeah, I don't know exactly, so we're just
Alright.
generally west.
Alright, well, I'll talk to them and see if we can hitch a ride. Save us some walking.
I must say, yeah, that's the cool thing too. You can ride on the back of their carts and stuff.
I was
So
gonna
Jake's-
say,
Dan's not as excited about this, but I am.
Jake's walking back in to see if he can find the leader to see if he can bargain to bum a couple rides as extra security.
Yeah, you head to the camp and you notice one of you find the same gentleman from last night who was telling you the stories.
The blind man.
He's standing back and he looks like he's just watching over everything
Have I caught
going
his
on.
Did we catch his name last night?
His name was
something with a T?
Stanimir.
Stanimir.
Yes.
Sir.
I hope
Um,
you and your companions slept well.
It was a very joyous night. I didn't get any complaints from anyone. But we
That's
were
good.
We were talking. We were wondering if you'd like a little bit of extra security and trade for us riding along with you. Just dead even. Something comes up, we'll take care of it for you. If we could just kind of hitch a ride, save our feet.
Well, we're never opposed to people looking over us as we travel. You're more than welcome to join.
We very do appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'll let the guys know, and you just tell us where we're stationed, and we'll make sure everyone gets there safe and sound.
Yeah, we'll split you up, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, just to keep an eye on the areas.
No, I'll talk to the guys, see who wants to split up where, and we'll get going.
We leave in a half hour.
You got it. Thanks again, man. We appreciate it.
As you walk away, you look around, you're just like, there's no way they're going to be ready to go in a half hour.
I would like to stealthily help them move things to get ready to be ready in half an hour.
So stealthily move things as in try and take something, or stealthily move things as help out?
Help out.
Okay.
But stealthy, so no one really knows I'm doing anything. They just think they're doing it on their own.
Yeah. Just roll sleight of hand.
So, I'm gonna roll a perception to notice if I see what she's doing.
23, baby.
Yeah, you're kind of dancing around the camp as you tie things up, without anybody really noticing what you're doing. It's Moo, as you're walking back, you kind of think you notice some rustling in the trees.
No idea where that bird gets to all the time. As I walk back up to Dan and everyone. So they agreed to let us ride along with them as a little bit of extra security. They want two of us in the front, two of us in the back. How do you guys
Can
want to
Bird be
split
on
this?
top?
Oh, Bird's off. You're missing the conversation. I can't find you.
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought this was after the conversation. You're telling us where we are. My bad.
No, you're just
Not like-
open for some reason.
Not even that big of a deal. We'll just go like you two in the front, me and the bird in the back.
Sounds good for me. You alright with that, Dan?
Yeah, that works for me.
I was actually gonna say while we're traveling, maybe you, Dan, you could like hunt us up something fresh instead of just eating dried rations.
I'm just gonna glare at you a little bit, and then walk off toward the front of the caravan.
I mean, I do it myself, but I don't know how.
I walk with them. If you see the bird, let them know the plan.
I mean, he'll follow no matter what, right? As I say to no one.
Yeah, to no one. We've already walked off.
All right.
Also, I probably will do that. Actually,
I was gonna ask him to teach me.
oh no, I'm not teaching you anything. But yeah,
Alright,
at the
so-
end of the day, I'll probably will slip off for an hour or two and follow the caravan through the woods along the same route, but a little ways off, so I can do a little hunting as we go along.
All right. Give me 3 survival checks.
All right.
Nice.
Have fruitful first 2 days.
So yeah, the first full day of travel, you actually are able to find a nice giant elk that you bring down with only a couple shots of your crossbow. It was magnificent how you handled that beast. It's you go and you knock it down, you rush over to the caravan, and a couple of the travelers to come and they help you pull it back, and they put it on one of the open topped wagons, and then they gut it and get ready for that night to cook up. Second day, you find pretty much the exact same thing, just not nearly the same size.
Maybe a doe this time.
Yeah, you find a doe, something a little bit smaller. Third day, you can't find anything at all, but with how you did the prior days, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was about to say we're probably drowning in elk meat. Even for a camp this size, elk are freaking huge.
Yeah. You find more than enough food for that first day hunt to feed you for all 3 days.
Yeah, I must say, with 2 days that good, it's probably feeding the whole camp. Just sharing out to the whole group.
Oh yeah, you definitely.
Well, I can
There's
imagine.
no way you and your companions would have been able to finish this before it went.
Yeah, like I say, an elk is 300 solid pounds of meat at least.
All I can imagine is you come back the third day kind of bummed out, like you're not saying anything, and Jake's just sitting there with an entire elk leg in his hand, just kind of gnawing on it. Nothing today, bud.
No luck.
No, you may.
Oh no, we're gonna starve.
Oh no.
You don't have to hunt for meat all the time. I feel like this all meat diet is great and all, but some tubers or plants.
I imagine you were just talking to Bird in the back and maybe one of the random caravans.
Yeah,
I'm on the roof.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
The-
locked at the back of I'm not shackled to the rear wagon.
You're on watch back there, though.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
at the
gonna
very
leave
back of
watch
the
every
wagon
once
on
in a
the very
while.
top of the roof.
yeah. As you mentioned this, Adam, you hear a couple of the caravan guys be like, "Says who?" As they're all super excited not to have dried rations.
I mean, just some variety would be nice, because all meat is wearing on me already at day 2.
You see one of the
I
other
would just
guys raise
wave.
his
I
hand.
would just
I'll take
wave.
it.
I would just wave vaguely at the trees and say, "If you want to spend all day pulling up plants, you're more than welcome to."
Berries are easier to eat. As I snap my beak.
I want to try and actually gather some berries and random not meat stuff.
Bird will assist.
Yeah. Yeah, you roll to assist, Allie. Survival.
Survival?
Yep.
Survival.
Doesn't she just assist and then I get advantage?
Yes.
Oh, so I don't need to roll?
It's
Yeah,
still.
alright. You know,
Yeah, Adam, you go out and you come back with a bag, a potato sack full of veggies, just assorted things that you find.
I share them between me and the bird.
Ah. This is a hearty feast!
They're a bunch. Good thing they're all the way back there. Fucking weirdos.
Am I hearing like the same dwarf all the time, Allie?
Yes you are. I'm just really bad at trying to figure out how to talk, so...
No, I'm hearing a dwarf every time, so
Okay,
it's
that's
working
good.
out.
It's supposed to be the same dwarf.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so yeah, as you go deeper, as the days pass, you notice it getting like slightly foggier around you, as well. It gets consistently thicker as you head closer to the Barovian province.
Since my character is a bit of a country boy and stuff, can he tell if this is a normal natural fog or if this is something different?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay, sure. I don't have any skill at it, but we'll see how it goes.
It's not. So from just your general knowledge, from what you get from the fog itself, is you're not really sure if it's magical or not, but it's nothing that you've really seen before in your travels.
Just out of normal. Jake will be sensing evil still.
Yeah, I know you're not finding anything.
He just starts tapping his shield a little nervously that the sun's kind of disappearing.
Big man scared.
Okay, so we'll fast forward. After the 3 days of travel, you break out of the woods, the entrance of the woods there. Oh, I gotta zoom out. There we go. So on the far right side, there's the. I don't know if you see the letters there.
Yeah, we're still at tarot cards.
Oh, why are those still there? Are they there still?
Yes.
We're still on the card map. You gotta change maps with us, probably.
Oh, that would be it. Whoop.
Hey!
I thought I might have forgot to take them off of the side of the map.
Alright, we're good in the bottom right of the map.
Yeah, so the bottom right there, I just drew a bunch of purple shit. That's where you guys are coming out of.
Oh, neat.
Oh, okay. We're that right there. Okay.
Do you
And
have
we're-
a token for us to put on the main map that you have around?
I'll find one later.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll get a little wagon that I can put on the map that I can
Yeah.
signify where you guys are.
Yeah.
So yeah, it takes probably another 2-3 hours. As you get to the very edge of the woods there, in the far distance you see a village. The caravan leader, he just kind of stops here and he says, "That is Barovia, the village of Barovia, and that is where you are headed."
That's
We're-
kind of confusing.
We're
So-
making.
The village of Barovia and the province of Barovia?
Like,
Yeah.
New York, New York.
Yeah, New York,
true.
New York.
Yeah, like when you send the letter saying in Barovia, I didn't know there was a village. That
Yes.
makes it way worse.
Well, it's your letter said that you were to go to Barovia, and that village is Barovia.
Well, I don't suppose any of us would have known that, seeing as we've never been to Barovia, so
Yeah.
we learn something every day.
It's their. So these guys right now are in this square, and they're pulling off to the side of the road, and they're actually setting up camp for the night here. It's they're. He tells you we will not be going any closer with you, but this is where we part ways.
Okay.
All right.
Is it actually heading toward it? What time of day is it?
It is mid-afternoon.
Okay, so we got plenty of time to get there.
Yeah,
then.
it's probably going to take you another. It'll be about a 3-hour walk or so to get there.
Mhm.
It's adventure time.
Jake just grabs his sack and throws it over his shoulder. Back to walking.
Did you just throw a meat sack over your shoulder?
I imagine that's what's in it.
No.
Just a little bit of blood dripping out the bottom.
Yeah, just covering the back of his plate mail or whatever.
I'll do a child laughter, and then I'll say, "Human meat shield." Ha 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 ha.
Can't let any of the food go to waste.
All right, well, you guys enjoy. I guess
Actually-
we'll be going.
Who is the best at survival?
Probably
Uh,
Dylan.
I think we're tied actually at 4.
Yeah,
I
we're
have
tied.
0.
Okay, so one of you do roll a D100 for me.
Dylan, you got this.
All right. Let's see. Dash roll D100. Wait, is it 1D100 I gotta type in?
Yeah, 1D100.
Okay.
You just slash roll D100. Yeah. Okay,
I didn't know
and
if I could just do like slash roll D100 if I needed the one in front of it.
Okay, and then give me a survival check with advantage.
Sure. Advantage.
You're able to properly set up some of the elk that you had to start the drying process to give you
Mhm.
full rations. You probably get about 30 rations.
Total for everybody?
Yes, that's after everything.
Okay.
That's after all your travel.
I wonder if this works.
So we each got 5 left.
Nope.
Oh, 30. I thought you said 20.
30 and 5, so you have. We'll just say you have 7 rations each. And that's including Gary's rations.
Yeah, that's why my bag's so heavy. I'm just kind of carrying.
So I'll give you guys a couple extra to make it even.
All right, well, now we're really stocked up on food.
Oh, hell yeah, we are. Got 17 rations.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose we were eating with the Barovians the whole time instead of using our rations.
And then they obviously used a bunch of that elk that you had as well.
Yeah, to make food while we're traveling, yeah, so.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
So what are you guys doing?
Onward, Wayfinder.
I don't
Yeah,
think
well-
we need a wayfinder. We can literally see the town. If we get lost on the way there, I'm blaming all of you.
Go to town.
We can see the town in the distance with this nice path leading right to it.
Yeah, like get out the compass and wait for the stars to come out, boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I would just head on down the road toward the town.
Guy's got one job. Take it away
Okay.
from him.
Well, I mean, he's done it fantastically this far. Especially with the hunting. Not to say I didn't appreciate it.
All right. So as you walk away from where the campsite was, that fog that you noticed is getting thicker, and it seems to be slightly following you as the caravan just is kind of engulfed in it as you get further away.
Well, isn't that how fog usually works?
Sometimes.
I pay no mind to it.
Do I notice? So if I notice this, I'm going to be kind of spooked out by the fog. What the hell do I roll? An insight, perception? I want to see if there's anything funky about
Arcana. Give me an Arcana.
it. Woo.
Yeah, you get the same thing that I told Dylan before with it. it's you've you've never seen fog quite like this in your past, but it's you can't really tell if it's just because of the region.
Yeah, you know, guys, I haven't really seen fog before, but this is fucking strange. I've
It,
seen smoke, lots
It's-
of smoke.
it's done this. It does this from time to time.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Don't be scared. Oh, that sounded like a pirate.
Maybe you met a pirate one time. You know, usually when the like you guys have your clouds that just come down to the ground. If our roofs of our caverns started coming down to the ground, we'd be worried.
Old Big Rock Lady Mountain crushing you once more.
It's just an adventure. Nothing more.
All right, well, let's just keep walking then.
Find the mysteries. We will have fun. Adventure time! That was all one sentence.
Perfect.
Uh,
There is. Oh, I gotta click on it too. Perfect.
oh man.
Minimize. Okay.
And we're entering from this side.
Yeah, you guys are entering from right over there.
Yep. What I figured.
Old hustle and bustle. Probably should see if we can find a guard, get us some directions to the lady in need.
So as you head into the town itself, it's the fog itself seems to be getting thicker within the village. Down as you get to this turn over here, you notice that the fog is kind of cutting off to the left and down of where those lines are there.
So it's foggier this side of the village.
Yes.
Hmm.
Hell of a vacation town to come to.
This is spooky. I feel like we're being herded off in this one direction.
Oh, if you feel like that way, just go the other way. Unless you believe in fate, or a certain father figure guiding our way.
I don't believe in a certain father figure. Kind of at all. So, you know what, Wayfinder, you just pick a path.
Well,
Are there any big houses around?
I was gonna say I'm not really going anywhere in particular yet. I would actually be looking for somebody to talk to, like a guard or something, like Moose said.
Yeah.
If there is
Alright.
anybody out and about.
Not in where you can see, but I'll give you guys this here. The gravel road that leads to a village. It's tall houses, dark as tombstones. Nestled among these solemn dwellings are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut tight. A soft whimpering draws your eyes towards a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street. And that's going up to the north of you. As you see these two.
Related to you?
They look perfectly
Excuse me, that's
normal.
racist.
There's nothing
Oh.
weird about them
We
at
don't
all.
look anything alike.
I'm gonna run up to them and say, "Children, where are we?"
As you approach,
No.
you see the girl just kind of turn towards her brother and shush him. Just quiets him down as he looks like he has tears streaming down his face. After shushing the boy, the girl turns to you and says, "There's a monster in our house." As she turns and then points to a tall brick house that has seen better days. Its windows are dark. It has a gated portico on the ground
I
floor,
love the name.
and the rusty gate is slightly ajar. The house on either side of it are
Boy.
abandoned. All of the windows are boarded shut. And
Boy.
doors.
I will sit up. I will smile as much as I can smile with a beak. You will see my feathers ruffle, and I will squawk, "Here!" and I point to the house and start walking that way.
Time
I
to
say,
go.
wait.
Yeah,
Time
yeah,
to go,
I would.
heroes.
I would
Oh,
probably
wait.
have pushed you aside as I start striding toward the house.
Time to
I,
be
I
some
can't do a bird
goddamn
call, but
heroes.
wait.
Adventure! Adventure! And I'm kind of hopping as I'm going.
I elbow the paladin and I like detect evil. Come on, man. This is spooky as hell.
Right as we hit the door, I come in and I smack the shield against the ground and cast Detect Evil.
Where's the thing here again?
I mean, also, I mean, it's kind of just for flavor, but I'm not gonna be completely stupid about just kicking the door down.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
But yeah,
Also,
that is my character's kind of MO. Like, if they say there's a
There's a
monster,
monster?
in there,
Get it.
yeah, I'm gonna be going about that fucking way.
I
Dude
also kind of
despises anything that hunts people.
I'd like to like lower my voice and say, also, could you like check those children?
Yeah.
It's an area effect, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. You cast your spell, and you don't detect anything coming from them.
Nothing from the house either.
No.
As we're going in. Alright, boys, time to go be heroes.
Why
Because that's
would
the
I
one
want?
that was linked earlier, right? The
Mhm.
celestial fiend undead thing. Okay, cool. Yeah. So as you all go towards the door of the house, you notice the fog kind of starting to surround it and slowly go closer towards it.
Dan, I really think you're gonna get to shoot something.
Yeah, so I mean, we
You cut out there.
sorry. I actually probably would have.
Oh, Dylan.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
you,
you're back.
Like you lose your push to talk like halfway through.
Oh, that's weird. I don't even have it on. Anyway, I probably would have crept up to one of the windows of the house stealthily to try to look in.
Sure.
I mean, even though they're kind of boarded, so they won't roll stealth for it.
No, only actually the. Yeah, go ahead and roll. I don't think you guys are on this yet.
Okay, so there's the stealth roll.
Oh, that did work.
Yeah, like I said, my character's gung ho, but he's not stupid.
Yeah. Are you guys still on this? Yes, you are.
No, we're here.
Oh, are you guys on that
Yep,
map?
Yep, I can move.
Okay, so yeah.
We're here.
Yeah.
I see black. Oh no, I'm down the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's this house, even though it's kind of tall and ominous looking, it looks fairly well kept from the outside. It's only the houses on either side are the ones that look run down with the boarded windows and doors.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're kind of getting the sense that this town is like into houses that have been abandoned, and still people live in some of the houses.
Yeah, it's
It's kind of the sense we're getting. Like some of it's just like people have just left or died or whatever, and nobody's moved in.
yeah, that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's just the general vibe we're getting as we've walked, a little bit into the town so far. Might not be correct, but kind of figured that's what it seems like.
Um, so you're gonna look through that window in the bottom corner there.
Yeah. I would have kind of come up, from the corner, I guess, and then
Okay.
peeked around into the window.
You gave me a stealth check. Cool. Yeah. So you look in that room there. You see like an oak paneled room. You see a couple really nice padded chairs that are draped in animal furs in front of the hearth there. There's an oaken table between them. Just to your left you see you see a stuffed wolf, and you see the other two in the distance there as well. I
Another
will.
two.
Yeah. So here, I'll give you a little bit of because you can't see it where you were.
Ah, okay, yeah. So it's like some stuffed animals and
Yeah.
stuff in there, and
And
both
you
windows.
guys will probably go and take a look from the outside as well. So there you go.
I stay away from the house as much as I can.
Perfect.
Just
Um,
like
I-
That's what you
15
see from
feet
the
away.
windows.
My screen went black as I was walking up to the front door.
Yeah, okay, so that's fine. So yeah, after I looked in there and not
Oh.
and wouldn't have seen anything, where? I think you're just missing. Where are you?
I don't know. I was like walking up and I poofed from existence.
Oh.
Yeah.
I might have did something when you were doing something.
There, I'm back.
Also, I
Yeah.
think I'm on someone else's view site because when someone went into that little house, I couldn't see anything except for that little room, and then I saw them as the thing shifted.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't set that up.
You
Ah.
shouldn't, but I'll double check real quick. Hold on. I can't do it from this one. Let me pop on the other one.
All right.
Hey, could I take a look at those kids? Are they still outside?
Yeah, they're still there.
Like, can I inspect them in some kind of like, are they human?
Yeah, they seem like children to you. They're
Yeah.
very terrified. They're very scared, but
I
they
just asked
look like children.
because the picture here pointed, very like sharply pointed ears, dark kind of grayish skin.
I mean,
Uh,
actually, no, I don't see pointed ears. I just see pale, like weird looking skin.
or am I seeing that as
You're
like
seeing the
back
top of
the-
her cape idea. I think it's part of
Oh.
what she's wearing.
I thought that
Nah,
was one
Allie,
big
I'm-
ear.
you're just on your own.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, like I said, it is a fairly ominous looking picture, but who am I to judge? This is the Forgotten Realms. There's all
Also,
kind of
the-
weird shit.
It's also the whole atmosphere, an abandoned town with two creepy children just standing in the middle, one crying. Guys, we're in a horror story.
As you're standing there looking over, are you gonna go in and get rid of the monster? The little boy goes and tugs on the back of your shirt there,
I'm
Dylan.
I'm giving the
Yeah.
All Might laugh from the back.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're moving forward, I would have kind of caught your eye. What was your character's name again? Sorry, it's gonna take me a little bit to get the character names. Moo,
Jake.
Jake. Yeah, I would have kind of caught Jake's eye, and then kind of gave him the signal to go first into the house, and I'd be right behind you. Whenever you move up to going in.
Alright, is it this door or the second door? I push the gate open and walk up to the front door.
'Kay. Yeah.
I'm gonna start opening it with caution.
Where is my? I can pop that out and move that. I can pop that and move that. I don't like that you can't share things once you pop it out.
Like, what are you trying to? Oh, and
The pictures and that.
to open doors, there's a whole nother. You have to go into this whole option for dynamic lighting and get rid of the wall.
Oh, I was talking more of like the pictures and that.
I hear. But once you share them to us, we have them in our compendium forever.
But I can't actually like pop it out and put it over to my other window until I
Oh.
share it with you. Otherwise, the share option goes away.
Hmm.
So it is 11:40 where you guys are.
Yes.
I mean, it's up to Dylan because I'm doing nothing tomorrow.
I should go to bed, but I'm having fun.
Like I said, I'm
It is
for-
totally up to you, and that's why I'm wondering
it's
because
up-
you guys, we got
Well.
through all the intro stuff, and you're about to start walking into the dungeon crawl.
It
Idea?
does,
It is
Yeah.
fairly long, but it's split up into floors.
but there is a
Well.
lot of stuff on the floors.
Yes.
There's a lot of stuff.
Just
There's
go
a
for,
lot,
go
so-
for an extra hour and end there. Just so we
I'm
don't.
about to say, yeah. Do you feel like if for in an hour we could get
A
maybe the
floor?
first floor done?
The first floor, we should be able to. Yeah,
It'll be a
It's
stretch, I
where-
think.
we're making fairly good pace.
Especially for all the RPing.
Yeah, it really depends if you guys want to have to stop partway through the dungeon or if you want to try and push through the first half of it next week.
Yeah, I don't really mind stopping partially in dungeons. It doesn't really
Me neither.
bother me. And the flip side of this is I only have to work tomorrow, and I don't have to work until 10. I mean, it's a
Oh, okay.
that's I mean, well, when I say I only have to work, I mean I only have to go like manage the shop. Like I would be more concerned with going to sleep if I had to drive and go get produce because I really hate driving tired.
Yeah, that's fine. Understandable.
Yeah, but I'm not driving tomorrow. All I'm doing is just going out there and sitting on my ass and ringing up customers. So if I'm a little tired, whatever. It's
Okay.
not a big deal.
We will keep going then for now.
Yeah.
All right, Jake. All right,
Because
prep yourself.
I am having fun. I'm really interested in this. I
Good.
want to know this fucking house.
So, the front door there, a wrought iron gate with hinges on one side and a lock on the other fill the archway of the store in Poldacoris.
Okay, so I gotta step back. We're still back by the gate.
No, you're fine to go into there.
then-
Yeah.
alright.
It's you go and you give the gate a tug and it's unlocked. Its rusty hinges shriek when the gate is opened up. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by the chains, flanking a set of large oaken doors that open into a grand entrance foyer.
Okay, so I'm into the next.
Yeah.
You can get rid of that. I dropped out. Hold on, I'm gonna teach you this because it makes it so much easier. Because it was a pain in the dick for you
Dynamic
guys.
lighting.
Yeah, and you'll see a little red wall.
Got it. I
Get
think
rid of that.
I deleted it.
Yep, you got it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's-
could have did that over there when you were looking in the window instead.
Yeah, you can pop those out of the windows too, like anywhere. That you can just delete it, I guess, or just you don't have to delete it. You can just move it actually out of the way if you really want
Oh.
to.
I deleted it. It's fine. It stops future potential problems.
Yeah. I was like, the only reason you want to keep it is just in case, like, if it's a door going to be closing behind us or something, you can put it back in place. But it's a lot of work and not really worth it, I don't think.
No, I'm gonna go through this very much as if you guys go into a room, I'm just gonna open it up so you can see into the other
Okay.
doors. Unless you specifically say unless you say I'm closing the door behind me, I'm
Mhm.
assuming the door is open and you can see
Yeah.
through it.
Gotcha. That's fine.
First room.
Okay.
You said this is just a foyer.
So hanging on the south wall of the foyer is a large shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, a stylized golden windmill on a red field, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany framed doors leading from the foyer to the main hall are set with the panes of stained glass. And that's the door in the end of the hallway there.
Room's clear. Moving up the next door. As I kind of pass by the shield, I look at it. And just as glance as I'm running up to the next door, did it look better than my shield?
It's fairly similar to what you're using. It just has the family crest on it.
Alright, so I'm not that concerned with it. When you guys get into this room, I'll ask you if you're ready for me to open the next one. Alright, I'm up.
I sigh heavily before entering the house, and I look back to the kids and I say, "Do you guys even have parents?"
Okay, so
Antagonizing children.
we do have parents. Our mom and dad they keep the monster trapped in the basement.
All right, that's awesome. I go in.
Do you tell us that the monster's in the basement?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. Those kids. There's some kind of monster in here. I don't know where the parents are. Apparently, the monster's in the basement.
So
The parents are in on something.
oh no, the parents need help. We must make our way down. Are you guys ready? Opening the next door. As I grab the handle to push open.
Yeah.
I pull my two swords out and I go in front because, Allie, you're a crossbow wielder,
Yes.
and so is the ranger. All right.
Well, short bow, not crossbow.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I come around I open the door and I step in.
Yep.
All right, we have. Is that staircase going up?
Yes, it is. So, a wide hall runs the full width of this house. There's a large black marbled fireplace on the northern side of the building. Uh, a red marble circuit, a red marble staircase is on the other southern side that is going up. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a long sword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt of it.
Fancy, but staircase is going the wrong way. I'm gonna evaluate this corner over here. I see an opening. Are these doors, these things on the wall, or are they like right where I'm at? Are those doors, or are they just just misprinted?
Yeah, no, they're both doors.
Okay, they're all doors.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll work our way left to right.
Okay.
All right, I grab the first handle and I put my shield up against the door. Is it unlocked?
The first one there is. Oh, where was my thing? Yeah, no, it's not locked.
I'm gonna pull the handle and push the door open with the shield, just to see what's inside.
Yeah, you go and you push the door slightly open. You see a giant table that's looks like it's been set for dinner.
We got a dining room, boys. Moving up. As I keep the shield up as we walk in.
Yeah. The centerpiece of this wood paneled dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by
Mahogany.
8 mahogany.
My
Surrounded
God.
by 8 high back chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs from above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware, polished to a dazzling shine.
No one in here. Just double back.
All right.
Uh,
Don't worry, guys. I'm breaching the linen closet, and I just opened the door.
Breaching the linen closet.
As you open up, you see it's a cloakroom. There's several black coats hanging from hooks on the wall, with a top hat that sits on the top shelf.
Are any of them fur coats?
Nah. I wish I had dice with me.
what do you want me to roll? I got them all. Tell me what to roll, I'll give you a number.
None are fur.
Ah, damn. I got the dingiest cloak ever right now, and I could use an upgrade.
They're a lot nicer looking than your cloak.
Yeah, but they're not like big, thick, and
As,
hefty, are they?
as I walk
No,
by,
but they're
I see
not
your
ratty
disappointment. I grab the next door and put the shield up against it. Door unlocked.
Yes.
I push in with the shield up again.
Okay. The one to the top or the one
Ro-
to your right?
To the right, because I saw that was the dining room door when I was in there.
Yeah. It's a kitchen. The kitchen is tidy with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and a rolling pin atop it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall, its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door leading to another room.
I'm gonna go for the one that's on the top of the. That's a door to the top right here
Yeah.
behind. Alright. Coming up, same thing. Shields up against the door.
Oh, we're breaking into the pantry now, guys.
It is indeed a very well-stocked pantry.
No, and you just see me turn around, kind of getting upset at this point. And you
Okay.
said this is a thin door here? Hold on, Dan. Let me through. And I just come up and shield.
But then I heard
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
my computer.
Allie's disconnect from Discord. Allie, do you have any videos or anything going?
What does she want before I hit the
I
door?
don't think so.
Oh, she's just lagging. She was
Oh,
saying
I
she
can.
can't hear me.
It's all good now.
It's cleared up.
All right.
Yeah.
Last door, poking her open.
Where was my thing?
You can tell it's getting irritating for Jake that they can't find who they're here to save.
So in the bottom corner, yeah, go ahead and that's in the bottom right corner of that room, right?
Mhm.
Behind a small door to the south corner is a dumbwaiter, a 2-foot wide stone shaft containing a small wooden elevator box attached to a simple rope and pulley mechanism that must be operated manually.
I kind of play with it. Does it go down?
It goes up, not down.
Ugh. This is no good to us. It's still going up. Only when it fit. There's the bird anyway.
I can go up.
Do we want to split?
No.
Bird, you won't follow us if we go this way. As I start double backing towards the staircase, I guess our only option's to go up at this point.
There was one more room, wasn't there?
What?
Yeah, we never really checked the wolf room down here. We looked through the window at.
Yeah, here's the room that you look through in the window, and I just go through without him.
Oh, I didn't notice that door there, or I would have, sorry.
We get it.
I
Wait, are
figured
you
you-
wearing like a helmet?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine Does that add armor helmets, or?
No.
Alright, yeah, that just when we get in here, he kind of just pulls it out of his bag and sticks it on, so he's in full paladin mode right now.
This oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a giant stag head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 cabinets stand against the walls. The east cabinet has a sturdy-looking lock on it.
Starting to think these kids lied to us.
I mean, there could be a trap door covered up by something else somewhere.
I'm gonna look around the room and see if I can find any hidden things.
I'm gonna
No.
spin and double check for evil while we're in this room.
Yeah, you don't find it. Nothing triggers off on your thing, Boo.
Yeah,
And Allie, you don't find anything.
I'm still not sensing anything here.
Well, we could take a look upstairs.
We can do
I want to poke the wolf and see if there's anything inside.
Sure.
I stab it with my rapier.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
I'm starting to make my way to the staircase as she's leaving. She's doing that.
You stab right into the side of the wolf, and it doesn't feel like you're stabbing into anything. As you go through the side and you go through the hide, it's very hollow.
I'll check the other 2 as well.
You get the same thing.
Alright, I sit at the bottom of the stairs. You guys ready?
Yes.
And he starts to charge up the staircase.
I'm gonna stealth.
You want to move the group over to where the top,
Yeah, I'll move
Oh.
them. I gotta just switch my layers.
I fail at stealth.
and the bird falls down every step once he reaches the top.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then I'll start making the sound of a crying baby. Only for a few seconds.
Yeah, you know when you try to go up really quickly and you're not really sure how to do it?
Mhm.
Yeah, you do that. You go and you jump up one set of stairs and your foot hits the other one and you just kind of tumble forward and make it to a face plant into the other ones.
Oh, that always sucks. You fall face first on stairs. Oh god, my kids.
A few seconds of an angry baby cry.
Jake just kind of shakes. That's a door right at the top, right?
There is a door right there.
He's just gonna come up in just like a fluent motion, just come up with the shield, and he's starting to get tired of it. He's not even gonna try and use the door handle this time. He's just gonna see if he can bash through. You want a strength check?
No, you're fine. You go and you move the door, and it opens up with no problems at all.
As it hits the other one.
Yeah.
Another empty.
Yeah. It's an undecorated bedroom. There's a couple beds at the far end with straw stuffed mattresses at the foot of each bed. Is a couple foot lockers. And there's what looks to be servants' uniforms hanging on hooks on the side of the wall.
Nothing, and just out of anger, he swings his left arm to try and bash his shield into the door to his side.
Yeah, give me a strength check.
You're not so strong, Jacob.
Yeah, you go and you smash your arm into the side, and you get like a hollow clang sound as your shield hits the door.
Yeah, hold on now. Calm down there, Jacob. Don't want to hurt anything. We're just entering this person's house willy-nilly. Don't need to start smashing it too.
What happens? Something's happening to them, and we're not here to save them fast enough.
Well, let's just keep looking.
I grab the doorknob. Is it locked?
In the room there? No, it's not.
The one I hit. All right.
Yeah.
I just push it open.
Yeah.
Just disgruntled.
Inside you see a couple more. Oh, why are we moving that? No, don't move that. Done. Inside, you see some more hangers with some assorted uniforms. You see a pair of dirty-looking shoe. I guess not dirty, but worn-looking shoes on the floor.
I step out and I'm like, "There's more coats in there for you."
Yeah, Joe, we could look at that later.
Yeah.
I'll just open up the next set of doors.
Yeah. This main area, there's unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls in this hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood frame portrait of the Durst family, Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, and their two smiling children that you saw outside.
So the room's pretty dark because those things aren't lit.
Yeah.
I use my light cantrip on the shield.
Yeah, the whole room just lights up. In the portrait as well, you actually notice a small child in the father's arms that the two children outside didn't mention to you.
Another child?
Yes.
I wonder.
Give me a investigation check.
Who?
Whoever's taking a look at the picture.
I think I'm just too concerned on what's going on with everything.
Yep.
Yeah, I would assist, so you can roll again on that if you want.
Ooh, with my +1.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go and take a look at the picture, Adam, and you see the mother kind of looking towards this child with just got like scorn in her eyes. She doesn't really care for the child.
Huh. That's a little bit disconcerting, but we have other matters.
And then standing in the room as well, there's suits of armor flanking both of the doors on either side. Each one clutches a spear and has a visor shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths along. Yeah, the doors are carved with dancing youth all over them.
So maybe this kid's room? Let's open it up and see.
You just want to grab a doorknob the same time I do? We'll throw the double doors open.
Yeah, sure.
We breach.
What was your passive perception, Adam?
14.
As you're going and getting ready to open the doors, you notice the children aren't really dancing. They're fighting off swarms of bats.
All right. Still could be a children's room. Just a shitty one.
Okay. Oh, no, that's not. There we go. That's the right one. Okay. You go and you push the door open. Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk. Mahogany desk. I
Mahogany.
burped as I was saying that.
I didn't know if you were waiting for King Yama or not.
An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high back chair face the entrance, and the fireplace above, which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in the corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs, floor to ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the higher shelves.
No one is in here still.
All right, go check the other doors.
And you
And
just see me start trotting out and past you, Dan. We have to find it.
I'm gonna look at the desk.
And
Sure.
I'll let him do his thing. But when it comes back to me, I'm just running and grabbing the next door and swinging it open.
Is there anything you want to do, Ellie, or are you just following? Who you following?
I will follow Moo.
So you're staying with Moo?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. The desk itself has several items resting atop it. There's an oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinder box, a letter kit containing a red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, a wooden seal bearing the Durst family insignia, which is a windmill. The desk drawer is empty, except for an iron key.
I'm gonna take the key and I'll just walk out.
Sure.
All right, I found a random key. Let's try and see where this goes.
I just threw those doors open if they're unlocked.
Yeah, they are unlocked.
Preaching clear. Preaching clear.
You just imagine this paladin's just getting more and more furious as he's
Just,
coming up.
just throwing holy fucking
As
flashbangs
he's
in
going
this
through
room.
trying to find something, yeah.
Can we all get crossbows and then just like go into the room with them up?
Well, look at the sprites. It's me with a sword and shield, and then a bunch of people with bows.
Okay. Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegant, appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hanging depicts beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing various instruments.
Nothing, no other doors in here, right?
No,
I just flipped.
not that you see.
I flipped the chair over next to me that's closest. Nothing here still. And I just start making my way back towards the staircase, waiting for everyone.
Hey,
I'm
wait, where'd
going
that dumbwaiter
to-
come up?
I'm gonna investigate this room, see if I can find anything. Of
Sure.
course not.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say I'm actually gonna do the same thing because I'm starting to feel like we're missing something.
Yeah, give me a perception check, actually.
All right. Well, you can take the 16 out of the assisting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You don't. Near the fireplace, you don't find anything too out of the ordinary. But near the fireplace, you find an alabaster figure of well-dressed dancers adorning the top of the mantle. When you take a closer look at them, they're actually very well-dressed skeletons that are dancing.
I will take them and put them in my bag.
Do I see him taking him?
Oh, I'm not trying to hide it. They're just like, ooh, shiny things.
I'm just gonna put up my hands in exasperation, like, what?
How do we even know this house belongs to these kids? They're playing some prank on us.
I don't think it
They're
belongs
just
to the kids.
yeah, they're just making us break into some random people's house so they can do some other kind of crime out of the way.
I mean, even if it wasn't theirs, or you
Planning
know,
that
it is.
family
We're just
fortress
taking their
of-
stuff.
Yeah. Thanks.
Mysterious figures. Could
We're
lead to
stealing from
wonders.
them. They asked for help, and we're stealing.
I don't care
Uh,
about little children. I care about the mysteries.
Do you know
I-
what? You do what you want.
I'm just waiting for the group. I'm like standing on the first step, looking back. Find anything important?
Also want to check this piano. I don't know if there's anything in it or not, but
You don't find anything. It's a very well made piano. Uh, Ivory keys, solid oak. You're actually trying to figure out how they got it up here.
I want to push the keys.
Yeah, it makes piano sounds.
Oh, okay. Well, I will exit and then make those sounds as I leave the room.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it. No, they're
Shit.
making random piano sounds at us.
We gotta get that bird some earmuffs.
Ugh. I'm thinking about getting some put in the helmet.
All right. Well,
Okay.
As
Anything
I'm
else on
pushing
this
up-
floor? Are you going up?
Did Emissus
yeah.
door anywhere?
I think I'll go back. I'll go back in here and see if I can see anything.
No, I was just making sure I didn't like miss a doorway on the map.
The only thing you find in that room there is you find the door for the dumbwaiter, and there's a little what looks like a buzzer sitting beside it.
I'll push the button.
Give me a
Stealthily.
perception check. Yeah, you press it, but all you hear is the clicking sound as you push it into it.
Okay, I'll come out, and then I will make the clicking noise and point back in the bedroom.
all right.
You guys want to cover that?
No.
And I just start walking up the stairs.
Perfect.
I'll follow.
Okay, I got to switch back layers. Go like this.
Oh my God. We found our way outside.
You're the bottom one there, right, Moo? Yeah. You can go there, and you guys can reorganize yourself in whatever order you see fit.
Alright, I still don't
Yeah.
have sight yet.
Okay,
Oh, there I am. Alright.
okay,
Uh,
okay, so as you reach the top of the stairs there, you come to a dusty balcony area. It's this part of the house doesn't seem as at all well kept as the floors below were. On the far wall, as you go up the stairs, you see a full suit of black plate armor standing against one wall that's just draped in cobwebs.
Look like it
Oil
fits.
lamps are mounted on the oak paneled walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, fallen leaves, and tiny critters.
Does it look like it would fit?
Give me a perception check. Yeah, as you get closer to it, it doesn't look like it would fit, but it starts to move and takes a swing at you.
Early. I'm going to decapitate you and wear you everywhere I go.
That is some
Should we be able to see the
hardcore.
traits and actions and all that?
Where am I?
I'll just ignore
I think
it.
you handed out. Is that the, yeah, it's already
Well, you should have handed out the handout animated
Yeah.
armor for the
Yeah, because
picture.
this one gives us what it's weak
Oh.
against and shit.
Just ignore it.
I'm just ignoring it.
Yeah.
Also, that is some brutal looking armor. Holy shit, it's so
That's why-
swaggy.
I'm so.
Dude, that's
fucking-
hardcore.
Like, I
It's
want
just
it.
like that, but it's like a dark black color. Oh, that's not the right. Oh, I wanted that one to pull it out of the window. Why can't I flip
What are you trying?
that token?
Go to the GM layer on your left side.
That's what it was. Okay. Move to
Token layer.
token layer. Got it.
Alright, so I'm standing right here and let him swing. And do you want us to roll initiative?
Yeah, give me initiative, please.
I actually have to roll for initiative. I don't know how this works. What do you people do?
You click on initiative.
You
Yeah,
click on
just
you, and then you click on initiative.
Yeah, the word initiative.
Ooh, I have a +3 to my initiative. Huh, that's quite handy. Better than 1.
Matt,
we
you
all
know
have
how to
plus
bring up
three.
the window for initiative for the group?
I do not.
It's on the left side. I think it's a clock. I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah, here we
There
go.
it
Turn
is.
order.
Oh, thank God. And then you want to
how do
you want to set it
I-
to
How do I add my own? Oh, add custom.
click on your guy and go into your guy's character sheet, and it says initiative, and it's usually a little red dice. It says int.
Yeah, as long as you're highlighting the token when you click it, yeah, it'll pop up on the turn
How
order.
do I get to the character sheet of? Oh, I'm on this one.
Now that one that you had up on us, the next it should have a tab for character sheet. You click on that, and it brings
Oh,
up
I
your
see.
stats.
Okay.
And then make sure you're clicked on them, and then hit initiative.
Oh, I see it.
A lot of times I'll just roll my own dice and add a stupid number to it. Alright, so he gets a surprise round.
He does. Dylan, give me another roll.
Another initiative? Show.
Okay, you go just before him after the surprise round.
Alright.
Okay, what was your AC again, Moo?
18.
15.
No, I think mine's 18. Yeah, 18.
Oh, I was looking on the wrong person. You don't have anything in your sheet, in your thing there.
Did it all disappear? I had it. It all fell off. I'll fix it.
I think it's because I would switch between things. Well, it's not everybody else's, though.
I don't know.
You deleted his token right when we started this, had to re-add it, didn't you?
Oh, yes, his token disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 12. There we go. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. He hits you for 8.
As my shield just... I wasn't expecting that. I was like, that armor looks so nice.
Yeah, you go and you take a look as it just goes and swings its melee weapon at you. Hits you with its mace that it had strapped to its side.
I hate level 1. And as
Okay.
it hits, I just start gushing blood and coughing up. Motherfucker.
Yeah, it caught you very much out of... It just caught you off guard. Alright, Dylan.
Alright. Well, as a level 1 character, I don't have much to do except for... Bam! Heavy crossbow.
Except for critting. All I can do is
And-
crit him, guys.
Bam! 13 damage.
I can't do much, but crit.
Except for probably one-shot it.
You go as you pull up your crossbow, you take a shot at it as your bolt goes right through a chink in its armor, and its head just kind of instantly turns towards you and takes a swing at you.
He has to take a
He-
step.
Let's take a step, but yeah,
Aren't you?
No, that's
no,
the bird.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So I take 7 damage.
I said you fight
Ow.
with me.
That hurt.
Okay. It would be Ali's turn.
All right. Well, I will attack with my rapier. I critically failed.
You go and you stab it with your rapier as the tip gets stuck in a piece of its armor, and it flings out of your hand onto the floor.
All right.
It's not my
Uh,
turn. I can't tell you to do
Adam.
something, can I?
Not till your turn.
Huh.
You can still move if you would like, Al. That was just your action.
I'll 5-foot step.
Okay.
So-
If you're moving away, though, he does get an attack on you.
Even a 5-foot step?
There's no
Mhm.
5-foot step in D&D.
No.
You're thinking
You can-
Pathfinder.
Yes.
You can move. You can move to the left there, towards where it
Mhm.
started. You got to stay like in these squares.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Meaning the
So you
ones
can
around
move
it.
to there if you would like.
Is that
Mhm.
where my rapier fell?
Give me a D100.
Oh god, don't roll a 1 and go off the staircase.
100, it flies away.
You want high. Okay, you're good. Yeah, it goes to your left.
Okay. Can I move and pick it up?
On your turn, you can pick it up.
Okay.
Actually, no, you got lots of movement. I'll let you pick it up this turn. You just can't attack again.
Well, I only have 1 attack.
It was your action to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Adam.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and move past him, and would that be an acrobatics?
To go through there, yeah, because you're moving through his square. Yeah, you go and you kind of like jump over the side of the banister and land right there.
Alright, and then I attack him with both my swords.
Woohoo! All the criticals
Oh.
today.
Okay, roll your damage.
I don't know how. Help.
Hit
Click
shot.
on
You should,
the
you should
main?
wanna click- you should want to click on short sword main at the top up there. The crit one.
Isn't there negative for using an offhand weapon? for attacking?
Is he a demon hunter or a blood hunter or a rogue?
There's not a negative to hit, but I don't get the full damage. I just don't add my modifier for damage in
Oh,
2D.
okay, I see.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's why I have it as the offhand if I do that one. Yeah. So
It also takes your bonus action, I'm pretty sure, to do.
it does.
Yeah.
okay.
so-
Perfect.
So that's 11 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you go and you stab your sword into his. You hear loud clunks sound as a part of its armor falls off.
Alright.
That would be Dylan again.
Holy shit, it's
Hmm?
not dead.
Oh no, sorry, Adam. Or not Adam. Moo.
Mm-hmm.
Did you roll your, or did it? I guess I did this short sword offhand hit or not?
That is
That
offhand?
one did not hit. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
I was making sure. I was making sure it's just it was counted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, God damn it.
It was my turn.
No, it's mine,
Whose
but I was gonna come heal you, and he moved to that space, and I can't get to you.
It's fine. I think I'm just gonna take disengage action. Just step back next
Hmm.
turn instead of fighting.
Is lay on hands an action or a bonus?
I believe it's an action.
Yeah, that's powerful as it is. I think it's.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
As an action, you can touch a creature.
Alright. You see, Jake just put his hand on his armor, and you just see it just glow. And what is it? You have the pool power. This is when you take a long rest. With this pool, you can restore a number of total hit points equal to your paladin's level times 5. So I'd be able to heal myself for 5.
Correct.
Alright. So I'm just gonna take the maximum amount and heal for the 5. just yell at him. Hey, Thorns! I'm the one you're fighting.
All right. Dylan.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna take the disengage action and just step back to here.
'Kay.
So that'll be my turn.
Okay.
I don't want to risk getting hit again. I've got no fucking hit points for getting hit.
Moo, he turns to you and takes a swing and deals 6 damage to you.
As I go to parry, I'm healing and I say that, he goes to say it, and I just can't get the shield back up in time.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you hurt.
All right. Allie.
Well, let's attempt to hit again.
I have an AC of 18 and he's rolled 19s both times.
There we go.
Yeah, it's learning from your past attack. You figure out the best way to take a stab at him, and your rapier pierces right through his armor.
Nine damage.
Oh,
Maybe,
you also
potentially.
Get,
No,
you
you're
also
good.
You also get your sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
So we roll another d6.
Why is my sneak attack not on there?
You just gotta hit. I think we set it up as just a separate button that you hit.
What's not on my sheet?
Oh, I see. Okay. You gave it a stab. As its head kind of cocks towards you afterwards.
Oh wait, don't I get my bonus 2 to that? The +3 for my dex?
Not for
It's,
sneak
it's
attack, no.
not
Sneak
for-
attack is just the base damage.
Yeah, it's just the flat damage.
That'd be way too good if you got bonus damage
Yeah.
on a sneak attack too.
I mean,
I'd be okay
it
with
ramps it ramps up crazy. In our game, my dude's already doing 3d6 sneak attack damage. It's kind of nuts.
All right. Adam.
All right. Do I have advantage for flanking? I can't remember how
do not.
flanking works in D&D.
Has to be directly up across from you.
You can move back to here.
Yeah, you could try to get to there if you would like.
Okay, I just thought that in 5e that you only had to have multiple people in close combat.
For sneak attack, yes, but for flanking, you still have to be directly across from somebody.
Oh, okay.
You gotta make a fucking meat sandwich.
No, I'll just attack. Oh, well, I'll try an acrobatics over there. I'll be
Okay,
risky.
Give me a check. Yeah, you go and you vault over the side.
Thank God
It's,
you didn't.
your 1 foot kind of catches as you're going over, but you make it.
Let's say thank God you didn't roll a 1. You'd fall all 3 stories back to the first floor.
Yeah, I try and attack again.
Yeah, you take your short sword and you swing at him as you just hit his breastplate as he just crumbles in front of you. And his armor instantly starts to rust. No,
Wow.
you're not getting full plate mail.
Everything's rolling 19s and nat 20s on me. As I say
Hey.
that, you just see me cough blood out of my helmet.
Yeah, I'm definitely got some bruised or at least cracked ribs where he bashed me in the side with that fucking mace.
I'm gonna wander down. I'm limping down the stairs towards you. And I can cast as an ASMR. You can touch a creature and cause it to regain a number of hit points equal to your level. Oh. 1.
Get a whole 1 hit point.
Okay. Does Gary have his character set up in here? I don't think so.
I'm not sure. I know there's an extra character in the...
No, it does not look like it. Conrad. Okay, nope. I was gonna say if his character was set up with his spells and that, I would say he's with you here and he could heal, but he has nothing set up.
Can we just take a little bit of a rest and I can get my healing hands back?
I mean,
Actually, I don't think we would rest because that's not my character.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could take the lead for a little while. I'm good to go.
It's just in his nature that he has to be first to take the hits. No, I'll be
Yeah.
fine. As he coughs and he starts making his way up to the double doors above him, and you just see
I
a
mean,
trail.
Alright.
did you actually do that Asmar healing on me for 1 hit point?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want to check that.
Because it's just his character. If I had my other shit, I would have spent my healing hands on you or my own hands.
It's fine.
I
I
just
mean, strategically, it's better that you did on yourself.
I'd be dead. Yeah, I know.
Well, that I can actually stay away from combat, even though goddamn fucking house clearing with
Door.
tiny ass rooms.
I push the door open.
Okay. Oh, I gotta switch to.
I wonder if that was the only monster the kids were worried about.
Okay. The double doors to this room have a dusty panes of stained glass set into them. Designs in the glass resemble windmills. The dusty cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the walls. Furnishings include a 4-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer vials, a matching pair of wardrobes, a vanity, and a wood frame mirror on top of it, and a jewelry box. There's a padded chair attached to that as well. A rotted tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait of Gustav and Elizabeth Durst hanging above it. A web-filled parlor in the southwest corner contains a table with 2 chairs resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and a matching jug.
I'm limping over
would-
towards the closet.
I would definitely spend time searching once you get up here because something definitely seems off that it's so disused up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like those kids. Everything below this was worn, not dusty, nothing too bad. As soon as we got to the parents' area, old, decrepit, never used.
So, who wants to roll investigation and I'll assist, or do you want me to roll it?
You got it.
I will
Alright.
assist.
Well, with advantage then. See if I can do a good investigation roll. 14.
That's not how you advantage, Dylan.
Hmm.
Advantage should be higher.
That's all I can do. I don't have any bonuses to investigation.
Oh, you don't have any bonuses to investigation?
Nope.
Oh, I have +2. I guess I probably should have been the one to do that.
You gotta speak up.
Yeah, next
Well,
time.
I thought he had more of a bonus.
Now we know.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna rummage through the bed.
I thought you were over there jumping on it.
Yeah, going through the bed. What are you doing? Like, are you lifting
I
the covers
am.
off? How are you going through the bed?
I am pulling the pillows out of the covers, or out of the pillow covers. I am throwing the sheets off, looking through the sheets. I am looking under the bed.
Okay.
I will even go as far as tearing into the mattress to see if there is something there.
Okay, as you start going through the bed, you go and you open up the pillows and you start moving things around. You know that musty smell you get from feathers when they're wet?
Yes.
You're getting that, but like a dried version of that.
I couldn't.
This bed has been here for a very long time, like this.
I look under the bed, the box. See if there's anything under the bed.
All you find under the desk is cobwebs and big dust mites. Dylan, you don't find anything around the room itself. except for there was that. Where was my? There was that jewelry box that was on the table.
Hmm.
Is the only thing that's there.
I mean, I would, I guess, lift the lid on it.
You can't open it.
Hmm.
Hey, I got this key on me. I'm gonna give that a shot.
Yeah, I would just gesture toward the box.
Yeah, it's your key, Adam, won't fit that. It's a small little lock. The key you have is meant for a door of some kind.
All right, then I just whip out my lock picks and try it out.
What kind of ranger are you, man?
A fucked up one, like all my characters. The melee bard.
You know how it works. There are blades.
Yeah, you go and you pop the lock open, with no problems at all. Inside, you find a silver and gold figurine, as well as 3 gold rings, and a very thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant set in it.
Okay, I close the box without taking anything and I go, do you guys think something funny is going on here?
Adventure.
Yeah, you're going to get one emphatic nod from Dan that something's not right.
What about you, Jake? You think something here is off?
Nothing seems right here.
All right, then we're gonna need payment, and I put it in my bag.
I'm just so out of it. I just pushed this door open. I'm in front of. I
Okay.
saw nothing.
I did a breakdown for you of what each of those items is worth in the chat there. Okay, that one there.
Yes.
As you, where is my? Are you by the far right side?
Not the. Yeah, I'm far right, heading outward.
'Kay.
Not the dung bell one.
Devore. You just go out. There's just an outside balcony. Is the only thing that's there. You can see.
Fog.
Looking over, yeah, you just see thick fog surrounding what looks like to be the whole house from where you are there.
I just kind of go to the end railing and just, Father, I want to save these people. Help us find what's ailing this place. And he pulls his helmet up and spits out all the blood that he's bleeding and turns around and starts walking back in. Nothing out there. Another dumbbell here. And I just kind of kick that one open.
Yeah, you see a very similar looking button that was on the other ones.
I'll walk forward and you guys done casing the room.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And actually that's a door right here. Open the door that's right under me.
A very dusty closet.
Fuck closets. I'm done with this place. What?
The door. The outside of the door. There's a big full-length mirror on it. It's a dust-choked closet as you open the door.
But so I'm looking at myself as I open the door?
Yeah.
Oh, you've seen better days, bud. Oof. And mirror if anyone needs to clean up. As I pat Dan on the back because I know he's hurting as much as I am. And I walk up to you clearing the next room.
I'm gonna go in there and look at the mirror and see if there's anything funny with it.
Sure, give me a perception check.
Oh, that's persuasion.
It's a
That's
portal
better.
The portal to the mirror dimension.
Mirror
Yeah.
on the wall.
Taking a close look at the mirror, you see the bed behind you, and it looks like there's somebody sleeping in it.
Oh,
I will come out here. I will say, "Funny mirror, bed."
yeah, I would still be in the room at this point, I guess, and I would turn and look at it.
And I just go, "Wah!" And then I'll point at the mirror.
Hearing all the noise, I turn around to look at you because I was just walking up to help him. Everything all right in there?
Funny mirror, look.
And I
Yeah. I'm just like, looking at the mirror and then looking at the bed and looking at the bed.
as Jake walks up, he's so large he just takes up the whole mirror. It's me. And he just kind of looks like he's done with it and just sits there with you guys, just swaying.
Look at bed in mirror.
He angles himself to look. Huh. Can I make a investigation to see what kind of person's
go
in
for
the
it.
bed? Do.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Upon you're able to move around the mirror in such a way, and you can get just the right angle where you can make out the father, and he's actually laying there with that young child that you saw in the other one.
God damn it! It's the
And he's sound asleep.
It's the father and the baby, but they look fine, like they're sleeping.
They look fine. They're not here.
Pocket
It doesn't look
dimensions.
fine to me.
They could be here, but not here. I'm gonna
Something's
start
not
walking.
right.
I'm gonna walk into the dust-covered room and put my hand on the mirror.
I mean, it's on
there's...
the outside of the door, right?
It is on the outside of the door.
Oh, it's on the outside
Yeah.
of the door.
Yeah. All right, let's do what you're doing.
Alright, I just put my hand up against the mirror.
Nothing happens.
I'm
And
gonna lean over and knock on the mirror.
Yeah, you get that
Tap,
that
tap, tap.
hollow soundish as you normally get when you knock on a mirror.
Hmm.
well, only
No,
one
no
way to solve.
reaction. Some sleeping bros.
Well, one way to solve this problem, and I just bash the shield into it.
Yeah, you hit the mirror and it just shatters in front of you as there's now glass all over the floor.
With chainmail boots, just crunch through it. Let's keep moving.
If there's a big piece of the mirror left, I'm gonna pick it up and carry it with me. And
Sure.
I'm using it to like look around the place as I'm walking through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go
like,
for it.
yeah. So I'm taking some of the mirror with me. And just as we move through the house, I'm like looking around the rooms using it.
All right. Well, since that's done, I'll look in this room.
That one right in front of you there.
Mm-hmm.
This dark room contains a wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle rests atop it, and a barrel under a spigot on the east wall. A cistern on the roof used to collect rainwater, which is boring down a pipe to the spigot. However, plumbing no longer works.
All right. Doesn't seem too interesting.
And I would definitely be checking every freaking room we're going into now. This is bugging me with the mirror.
You don't find anything.
Nothing. Okay.
I move up, and I'm really getting sluggish at this point. I grab the door handle and just kind of fall onto the door as it's opening.
Which door?
The one he's pointing towards. I try to point him towards what I'm going to tell you to open.
Okay.
The one on the left.
Okay, so just stay there for a second. Okay, dusty shelves line the walls of this room. A few of the shelves hold folded sheets, blankets, and old bars of soap on them. A cobweb-covered broom is in the far corner.
More crap for you guys to look at as he just turns down and opens this one.
I'm gonna go into that room as he's not looking into this one anymore.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to search everywhere inside that thing. If I have to open jars and freaking smash the things, I'm looking everywhere.
Okay, as you go into the room, all of a sudden the broom just starts moving and goes after you.
Bird,
I will yell The damn thing's alive!
Want us to roll initiative?
Yes.
It's alive.
Recycle. You gotta recycle the old initiative first.
You know what? We'll just recycle it. That's fine.
No, I meant you just have to clear it before anyone rolled.
Oh, I see what you were saying.
That's what I meant by recycle. Sorry.
Actually, I don't know if you have to clear it. Like, watch. I'm pretty sure I can just click my character and hit initiative again, and boom,
Oh, alright.
it automatically updates.
Sometimes mine it would bug out on my screen, and you guys would have like 9 initiatives up.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
I got the same number.
Remove all turns. Clear.
Oh,
Uh,
well, we gotta roll again.
Oh, I didn't know
I'm
everybody
fine.
rolled. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'll roll again. I don't care.
I'm alright with
I
that.
got a worse initiative this time.
Nope, I can't roll over double digit.
Broom.
Oh, why?
Room of animated attack.
Broom. 21. Well, I don't know why it's not. I'll just go.
Fastest
You have
gun
to
in the
type
West.
in 21 and hit enter.
I did hit enter. Oh, right in the thing itself. I see. Okay. Allie.
Yes.
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Okay. It is.
Turn again.
Broom's turn. Oh, the first one would. Okay, those both miss you. Adam.
How do you do initiative if it matches? Like my initiative's 15, or not initiative, but AC's 15.
Depends. 5e says if it matches, it hits. Our game, I always
Yeah.
hit defense win.
Yeah, I go with it. Matches hits,
Okay.
Yeah.
but those all missed you. So
Yeah. No, I just wanted to make sure. Just
Yeah.
clarify it now before.
yeah, no, it's if it matches, it hits in my games.
Okay.
Okay. So both his wild animated swings miss you as it goes to Dylan's turn.
Alrighty.
Give me a perception check, Dylan.
Okay. Before I move or after?
Before you move, yeah, because you're waiting to go with move.
Mhm. So,
Yeah, you don't notice anything. All you just think the bird is moving things around and knocking things over inside the closet. Not usually the most careful person in the world when it comes to searching.
Well, I also yelled out, "The damn thing's alive."
You
yell
haven't
out
had a
a lot.
turn
You
yet, though.
yell out a lot of things.
And you haven't had a turn yet.
Well, it was when I saw it move before the initiative.
It was a surprise round. But
Oh,
yeah, like
I
I
see.
said, even in character, you say a lot of shit we don't pay attention to.
That's true.
Okay, so now it is your turn, Allie. Or no, sorry, it is Adam's turn. I'm sorry, Adam, give me a perception check. Yeah, you heard Allie. You heard Bird scream out, "The thing's alive!" And just something about the tone of how it was said. You know, there's something not right there.
But I can't see the broom.
No, you very much see it moving around the room, going after her.
And it was in the dwarf accent too.
Huh, I'm just gonna say, hey, get out of that room, and we'll just close the door. I say it in a calm voice. I'm not even gonna. It's a broom. It ain't threatening. I'm not
Okay.
really afraid of
I
this.
mean, you say it's not threatening, but it would have done 6 damage on his damage roll.
Dude, it's a broom.
Okay, Allie.
I'm going to attack it
Sure.
because plans. I don't need them in my life.
Roll to hit it.
Natural 20, baby.
Yeah, you hit that broom. For
9 points of piercing.
that's the wrong layer. There we go. That's the right layer. Yeah, you go and you hit it with your rapier, and as you stab it, parts of it just splinter off.
Okay.
It is the broom's turn.
Again.
Oh, no,
Oh,
sorry,
it's-
Moo. I
You
missed you.
just hate the paladin. Well, like I said, I was in mid-action of opening that door, so I kind of looked over as it was happening, and I'm pushing the door open.
Yeah.
So I'm
But
like,
Adam acting, saying there was something going on there.
yeah,
and
but
Allie
I
acting,
was already opening it in mid-action, so like,
Oh, I
I'm
see.
in mid-step,
Yeah.
so I would push through the door,
So that's 5 feet of your movement going through the door.
and probably my action opening it.
No, it's not locked, so I'll just say it's your movement.
And just get out of there, because I can't get back in to do anything, because we can't occupy the same space, right? I mean, I guess I could walk in, stab it, and step back. I can occupy it to attack as long as I leave the space before the end of my turn. If 5e's rules, if you're okay with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so. Leave her alone. That misses.
Boop.
Right?
Which
10.
you miss.
And I step back real quick. Like, I'm trying to reach around. I can't get around you.
Okay, broom's turn. The broom goes and swings wildly at you, Allie, as it's just moving around erratically.
Nope.
That'll miss. And that will hit you for 7.
I'm almost dead.
Welcome to the party.
Except for me.
Okay. Dylan.
Alright, so I guess I would just step down and pick a shot and move back.
That's fine.
So, let's see if I can hit a broom over the shoulder of somebody else.
Yeah, you hit it.
Bam, for 7 damage.
Yeah, you hit it, and a good portion of its bristles go flying off as you connect with it.
How does this broom have so much hit points?
Animated
a
objects
broom.
are really tough.
They're tough.
But it's a broom.
Also, I mean, not to be all metagamey, but usually animated objects like ranged attacks do less damage on them a lot of times, like half damage.
Yeah, I know. I just. It's a broom.
Yeah, you feel like you just reach out and snap it too.
Yeah.
Okay, it is your turn, Allie.
No.
Or
No.
Adam's turn. Adam.
Yeah.
I think we need to go over how turn orders work, Matt.
No, I'm good. There's just no names on any of the things right now.
hmm
You just get used to looking at the
I'm
icons.
using the pictures.
Do you know what? I'm gonna take a dagger out from my side pouch and I'm gonna throw it at the broom.
Sure.
Alright, and don't tell me what the result is. Okay, so I'm gonna use a point of luck to re-roll that.
You hit.
Hey.
Yeah, you throw your dagger and it pierces through the hilt of the broom and sticks it against the wall as it stops moving.
Guys,
Also,
it's a freaking broom.
I'm gonna make a snake hiss. Right at the broom.
And I just stumble back into the other room. I'm tired of things that aren't oh god.
also,
We're hurt. We need to rest. As that's getting more raspy
Well,
now.
I walked this far and I turn. Well, shit.
As you walk into the room, dust and cobwebs shroud an elegant, appointed bedroom into an adjoined nursery. Double doors set with the panes of stained glass. Stay at the entrance. Don't move in.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, everyone's behind me because I just walked in
Yeah,
and
just
turned to corner.
flying in.
Oh, shit.
The bedroom once belonged to the family's nursemaid. the master of the house. The bedroom once belonged to the family's nursemaid. Dun, dun, dun.
I think I found
As
the
you
monster.
go around the door, you see what appears to be a beautiful figure looking over top of crib, and you just hear silent sobbings.
I'm gonna click my heel and use my detect evil. Seeming brooms and everything else has tried to kill me today.
Dun, 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 dun.
I
I
only
need
got one
to
left.
Undead.
does detect as undead.
So you just see my eyes glowing up ahead. Not good.
Give me a stealth check.
Ching, ching, ching.
I know. Just
Disadvantage.
give me one. I have to see if the passive perception catches you.
Not to make you like, what armor are you wearing?
Just chainmail.
Yeah,
Like
he has
full-
disadvantage on it.
Yeah, I was like full chainmail. You should have disadvantage on your rolls.
Oh yeah, no, I'm taking that into account.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't seem to quite notice you. It's very intensely looking down as you see its hand. It seems like its hand is moving around in the crib, and there's like a soft weeping sound coming from the corner where it is.
I'm gonna peek my
I'm
head around the
going
corner
to-
and look.
I'm gonna whisper back. Do you want me to roll a stealth check for my whisper?
No, you're good.
I found an apparition. This might be the monster. I just kind of whisper down the lane.
I'm just gonna kind of peek my head around the corner and look. Do I know what this thing is?
It still looks like a just a normal human, right? The only reason
Yeah,
I
it
know
looks
it's
like a human.
only reason
Yeah.
I know anything is because of my divine.
Sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, does it look like an actual living person, or does it look like a ghost person?
To you, it looks like a living person. The only reason Moo knows is because of his spell.
Gotcha,
Or his
gotcha,
ability,
gotcha.
sorry.
Okay, I just missed the description of it.
So I whisper back. I guess that goes all the way down the line.
Yeah, I'll whisper it down.
What is that? My character wouldn't know what an apparition is. I don't try to hide it either. I'm not stealthing. I just flat out say, what is that? In my dwarf act tone.
You see me tense up. Does anything happen?
Yeah, it kind of rears its head up, turns towards you, and it turns fully translucent on you.
God
As it
damn
screams.
bird.
Give me new initiative.
I'm sorry.
Allie is always
Yay.
killing us. It's fantastic. No matter what
Is it-
game it is.
Is
Ah!
that's what you see after it changes.
Alright, Adam, roll off.
Oh,
Don't click on your character, just roll again.
Ooh, I'm first.
You probably beat me. Yeah, so you go before me.
Ooh, you guys are lucky I rolled low.
I'm not lucky at all.
yeah, damn it, we could have had a surprise round on it too, and ganked it.
Okay. Away we go. Allie.
5, 10, 15, 20. No, 15, 20. I should be able to hit it with my crossbow, right? From here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate level
Or a short
1.
bow, sorry.
You hit. you go and you shoot it with your bow as the arrow pierces through it and goes into the wall behind you. Your something in your mind thinks you should have actually done something more than what it did.
That's what I think?
Yes.
Okay. Are we still in initiative?
Yes. Dylan.
Hmm. I'm basically going to do the same thing because I haven't seen anything different yet. So come into the room and
I found your
Lap it.
monster. As you walk by me.
It's a 12 hit.
That hits.
Wow.
Your bolt goes and pierces through and goes right into the side of the crib, and then you get the same feeling that something more should have happened with your shot than what actually did. All right. Moo.
It should be, it's, Adam first. He beat me.
Oh, I had the wrong order. Okay.
I'm gonna move up,
Mhm.
and I'm just gonna take a dodge action.
Sure.
Alright, I'm going to grab my nice holy ass right up to it and be like, I really wish I listened to those fucking banishing spells back at school, and I'm just gonna swing at it.
You hit. Okay. Your sword kind of goes right through it.
I don't know why it
It
rolled
doesn't-
twice.
It
Doesn't really
longsword
seem to do a whole lot.
is weird. It's.
Oh, if I came up two, I forgot to say I swung two-handed. Whatever.
Mhm. I just split mine into two different rolls for one hand and two handed longsword.
And I'll know if I just announce it or not. Alright.
Excuse me.
What are you doing, you purple cloud of fucking bullshit? I'll banish you yet.
Okay.
When the Banshee does Well of Death, we all fail our saving throws.
I completely
Okay.
forgot about what dodge actions does. For some reason, I thought you used a monk's dodge and not a dodge action.
Mhm.
Okay. Moo.
What kind of save?
She goes out and she goes to reach and touch you with her hand,
Don't touch me.
and she deals 8 necrotic damage to you.
As you see everything just drain, you just watch Jake drop.
Okay. Make me a Constitution save. Okay, you're good. As it goes and no, she stays there and she turns her attention to Adam.
Well, okay.
If I had taken a dodge action, I'd be alive.
You very well might have, yes.
I
Yeah.
completely forgot about them until after that happened. I was like, shit.
Okay. It is Allie's turn.
Whoa! Well, I'm gonna grab my rapier, go up, and attack.
You hit. Yeah, your attack hits and doesn't seem to really do as much as you think it should.
Okay. Oh, what a lame sneak attack.
So, do we think it's doing anything at all?
It is doing damage, yes,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
not doing as much as you think.
It's resistant to physical attacks.
Let me there.
This is what we get for coming to Barovia without slivered weapons.
I mean, it's your turn.
I mean,
All right.
I tried to look that up. I couldn't find any information on like how much it would cost to have sword weapons at the start of the game.
More than what you have.
Yeah, I didn't think I could afford it.
No, you wouldn't have been able to afford it.
I mean, the heavy crossbow basically took all of my character's gold. I'm super broke, but anyway.
Officially, you probably should have disadvantage in here.
Nah, I'm a crossbow expert.
Oh yeah, you do have that.
Does it take a
Your
10
bolt
hit?
goes wide and misses.
Damn it.
Adam,
All right.
you hit.
For both?
Both hit.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so your first one does 8, and your second one. Which is. Okay.
All right.
Moo, make me a death save. Okay, that is 1 fail to your total.
Good.
Okay, my turn. Adam, she goes and reaches out to you. And misses. And she goes to grab at you, but she thinks she hears a crying coming from the corner. She looks over at the last second, doesn't quite get to you.
All right.
I cannot believe this thing does 3d6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking horrifying. He can literally one-shot any of us full life.
Yeah, this thing is ridiculous. Allie.
My turn. Slicey slice.
You hit. Okay.
This is what we get for not having a mage.
I mean,
Well,
I tried to hint at it.
I was almost going to, but then I was like, nah, I really don't like being that squishy.
I mean, if we all die here, that's probably what classes.
Okay. So as you go and you attack it, Allie, it just dissipates in place and disappears.
Just poof.
Poof.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Okay. Does anyone know how to save? What's his name?
Adam's turn.
I'm
Or sorry,
Go-
Dylan's turn.
Yeah. I was saying that should be mine. I would, yeah, immediately move up and attempt to stabilize.
Okay, roll
Uh,
stabilize. Heal check.
Which check?
Medicine.
Heal.
Oh,
Medicine. Sorry, I'm thinking Pathfinder.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's actually had the medicine skill, but here we go. Oh
Hey.
my god.
That
As you
killed me.
go down to help him, you just see the eyes roll back into his head as he just is lifeless in front of you.
Hey, so how does it feel that Matt didn't kill you, but Dylan did?
Oh,
What
God.
the fuck? How?
okay. So that's a failed saving throw,
Is
right?
that a double?
That's 2.
Which counts as 2 negatives, which brings him to his 3 for death.
Oh,
Because it was a
Jesus.
critical.
Oh, I thought that was just a
No.
1. Oh,
No,
fuck.
it was a critical.
No, but even if you get below 10 on a medicine check, you don't make them fail a saving throw.
Yeah, you do.
No, you just
Don't you?
don't stabilize them. You just
Yeah.
don't help them.
Oh, I guess no,
Yeah.
never mind. It just goes to stabilize.
Yeah, on a crit fail, you just make them fail 1.
Yeah, I get a failure out of it.
Oh,
He's still alive.
yes, I'm just double checking.
And after this, it should be my turn, hopefully. And then I'll stabilize them.
Hopefully.
Why is it
Hopefully.
not?
Yeah, I don't know the rules for stabilization actually. It's not something I've read.
Death.
And honestly, just because you fail a medicine check doesn't mean you should hurt the person.
Normally no, but a
malpractice.
critical is the.
Yeah.
I'll take one. I'll take either. Whatever you give me.
No. It's we'll just say that he goes to try and like tie it up, and you gain 1 fail.
Alright. So let's see if you kill me.
Alright. My turn. I'm probably going to use a luck point if this is bad.
No.
No.
Yeah, no, you instantly stabilize him.
All right, that was close.
We stay and wait and heal. As I slap my bird foot on the floor.
It might be dragoons. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're gonna have to, cause
I got my dragoons.
Jake is unconscious. For how many hours? Should roll like a D4, I think.
It'll be long enough for you to take a short rest.
I was wondering how many hours it's gonna be, but
Or actually, you could probably take a long rest too. That's up to you guys.
I'm fine with a short rest.
I'm gonna try and figure it out on me.
Yeah, we do short.
I only have 10 hit points, so short rest should be fine.
Well, the thing is, though,
I didn't mean.
Moo won't get to use his, hit dice. He'll only have 1 hit point, because he's not really getting a rest all that
I
technically,
don't know. I'm still logged.
until he wakes up, and then we have to get another hour after he wakes up.
Okay, well, let's see when he wakes up.
Well, in
That's
theory,
what I
we
was-
think we just killed whatever was haunting the place.
Yeah, so we're just going to wait till you wake up.
Dan strongly believes that we have not killed what's haunting this place.
More secrets.
Something is seriously not right here, and he is strongly considering going back outside and confronting those children.
More
I'm
secrets.
gonna-
Discover.
I need to talk to your parents. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah. You
Okay,
guys
what do you
actually
guys
just want to call it here for now? It might be a good place to break.
Yeah, it is almost 1 o'clock there, or it is 1 o'clock there.
It is 1 o'clock here.
All right, let's call it here.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, hold on, let me stop
Well,
recording.
we're